And speaking of eavesdropping, let's talk about the NSA, because the agency, of course,
thank
you for that segue.
Yeah.
Thank you. The agency, of course, has disclosed the existence of this program called PRISM, which allows the government to gain access to the private communications of users of 9 popular internet services. What is your position on this, Dick, and how has Twitter been able to stay above the fray?
Yeah, well, I think when you refer to stay above the fray, I think you're referring to in the reports.
Not being named.
In the reports, we weren't one of the 9 that was listed. I think what I'll say about that is we have taken inside the company a very public, principled approach to the way we deal with requests for user information. It was widely publicized during the WikiLeaks case that we argued with a court order to be able to tell the users whose information was being requested that their information was being requested, so that they could fight that request if they so wished, and we won that pushback that we gave. Of course, we have to operate, we have to obey the rule of law in the countries in which we operate. So when we receive a valid legal request, a very specific valid legal request, we comply with it just like any other company has to. When we receive what we perceive to be broad requests that don't particularly adhere to some specific valid legal request, we push back on those. And I guess that's about as much as I can say about it.
Did anyone from the government approach you or anyone at your company and ask for access to users' information, private information?
Yeah, so I'll go back to the way I just answered it and say when we receive what we perceive to be broad requests for information, we push back on those, but we do comply with specific valid legal requests.
So did you push back? Did the government ask, and did you push?
We're probably done. We're probably done with this line of questioning.